Northeastern University is a private, research university in Boston, Massachusetts, established in 1898. It is categorized as a UH Research University by the Carnegie Classification of Institutions of Higher Education. The university offers undergraduate and graduate programs leading to doctoral degrees on its main campus in the Fenway-Kenmore, Roxbury, South End, and Back Bay neighborhoods, as well as advanced degrees at graduate campuses in Charlotte, North Carolina and Seattle, Washington. It has roughly 16,000 undergraduates and nearly 8,000 graduate students. Northeastern features a cooperative education program that integrates classroom study with professional experience on 7 continents. In 2011, the university opened the George J. Costas Research Institute for Homeland Security. The Northeastern University Huskies compete in the NCAA Division I as members of Colonial Athletic Association in 18 varsity sports. The men's and women's hockey teams compete in Hockey East, while the men's and women's rowing teams compete in the Eastern Association of Rowing Colleges and Eastern Association of Women's Rowing Colleges, respectively. In 2013, men's basketball won its first CAA regular season championship, men's soccer won the CAA title for the first time, and women's ice hockey won a record 16th Bianput Championship. History. The Evening Institute for Younger Men, located at the Huntington Avenue YMCA, held its first class on October 3, 1898, starting what would transform into Northeastern University over the course of 4 decades. The School of Law was formally established that year with the assistance of an advisory committee, consisting of Dean James Barr Ames of the Harvard University School of Law, Dean Samuel Bennett of the Boston University School of Law, and Judge James A. Dunbar. In 1903, the first automobile engineering school in the country was established, followed by the School of Commerce and Finance in 1907. Day classes began in 1909. In 1916, a bill was introduced in the Massachusetts legislature to incorporate the institute as Northeastern College. After considerable debate and investigation, it was passed in March 1916. On March 30, 1917, Frank Palmer Speer was inaugurated as the new college's first president. 5 years later, the school changed its name to Northeastern University to better reflect the increasing depth of its instruction. In March 1923, the university secured general degree granting power from the legislature, with the exception of the AB, the SB, and the medical degrees. The College of Liberal Arts was added in 1935. 2 years later, the Northeastern University Corporation was established, with a board of trustees composed of 31 university members and 8 from the YMCA. In 1948, Northeastern separated itself completely from the YMCA. Following World War II, Northeastern began admitting women. In the post-war educational boom, the university created the College of Education, University College, and the Colleges of Pharmacy and Nursing. The College of Criminal Justice followed, then the College of Computer Science. By the early 1980s, the one-time night commuter school had grown to nearly 60,000 enrollees. By 1989 to 1990, university enrollment had reduced to about 40,000 full, part-time, and evening students, and in 1990 the first class with more live on campus than commuter students was graduated. Following the retirement of President Kenneth Ryder in 1989, the university adopted a slow and more thoughtful approach to change. Historically, it had been accepting between 7,500 and 10,000 students per year based on applications of about 15,000 to 20,000, with acceptance rates between 50% and 75% depending on program. Attrition rates were huge, with a 25% freshman dropout rate and graduation rate below 50%, with only 40% of 5,672 undergraduate full-time day students enrolled in the fall of 1984 graduating by 1989. When President John Kerry left office in 1996, the university population had been systematically reduced to about 25,000. Incoming President Richard Freeland decided to focus on recruiting the type of students who were already graduating as the school's prime demographic. In the early 1990s, The university cut its freshman class size from around 4,500 students to 2,800 in order to become more selective, and began a $485 million construction program that included residence halls, academic and research facilities, and athletic centers. Between 1996 and 2006, average SAT scores increased more than 200 points, retention rates rose dramatically, and applications doubled. During the university's transition, students experienced a reorganization of the cooperative education system to better integrate classroom learning with workplace experience. Full-time degree programs shifted from a 4-quarter system to 2 traditional semesters and 2 summer minimesters, allowing students to both delve more deeply into their academic courses and experience longer, more substantive co-op placements. Throughout the transformation, President Freeland's oft-repeated goal was to crack the top 100 of the U.S. News & World Report's rankings. With this accomplished by 2005, the transformation from commuting school to National Research University was complete. Freeland stepped down on August 15, 2006 and was replaced by Dr. Joseph Owen, a former dean at the University of Southern California. Owen implemented a decentralized management model, giving university deans more control over their budgets, faculty hiring decisions, and fundraising. As part of a 5-year, $75 million academic investment plan that ran from 2004 and 2009, the university concentrated on undergraduate education, core graduate professional programs, and centers of research excellence. Faculty was originally to be bolstered by 100 new tenured and tenure-track professors, later expanded to include 300 additional tenure and tenure-track faculty in interdisciplinary fields. Owen also placed more emphasis on improving community relations by reaching out to leaders of the neighborhoods surrounding the university. In addition, Owen has created more academic partnerships with other institutions in the Boston area, including Tufts, Hebrew College and the School of the Museum of Fine Arts. During this time, Northeastern has advanced in national rankings. It placed 42nd in the 2014-15 U.S. News & World Report's Best Colleges Guide, a 7-position jump from 2013 to 2014 and a 27-place gain just since 2010 to 2011. Some have argued that Northeastern unregistered trademark's recent rise in the rankings showed that the university has cracked the code to academic rankings, while others have suggested that it has figured out how to game the system Presidents of Northeastern, Frank Palmer Spear, Carl Stevens L., Asa S. Knowles, Kenneth G. Ryder, John A. Curry, Richard M. Freeland, Joseph Owen. Satellite campuses. In addition to Northeastern's main Boston campus, the university operates a number of satellite undergraduate locations in Massachusetts, including the Costas Research Institute in Burlington, a financial district campus in the Hilton Hotel near Faneuil Hall in downtown Boston, a DUM campus in DUM, Massachusetts, and a marine science center in Nogent, Massachusetts. The university also launched 2 full-service remote graduate campuses, in Charlotte, North Carolina in October 2011 and Seattle in 2013. Additional satellite campuses in Silicon Valley, Austin, Texas, and Minneapolis are planned. Admissions. News at Northeastern states that Northeastern received 50,634 applications for the fall 2015 freshman class, more than in any previous year. According to its university newspaper, Northeastern received a record 49,822 undergraduate applications for the 2,800-seat fall 2014 freshman class, an 18-to-1 ratio and up 5.2% from 2013. Close to 3/4 come from outside of New England, compared to 67% a year ago. Countries represented increased from 143 to 156, mean SAT score rose 21 points to 1421, and mean applicant GPA bumped to 4.1 from 4.0. For the class of 2017, Northeastern received 47,364 applications, accepted 15,301, and enrolled 2,891. For the freshmen who enrolled, The middle 50% range of SAT scores was 640 to 730 for critical reading, 660 to 750 for math and 640 to 720 for writing, while the ACT composite range was 30–33. Forbes placed Northeastern 35th in the top 100 colleges ranked by SAT scores. Academics: Northeastern offers undergraduate majors in 65 departments. At the graduate level, there are more than 125 programs. Academics at Northeastern is grounded in the integration of classroom studies with experiential learning opportunities, including cooperative education, student research, service learning, and global experience. The university's cooperative education program places about 5,000 students annually with more than 2,500 co-op employers in Boston, across the United States, and around the globe. In 2014, College Prowler gave Northeastern an A+ rating for the quality of classes, professors, and overall academic environment. Colleges and schools colleges listed including schools and degrees offered. Student organizations list of Northeastern University student organizations. Honors program the University Honors Program offers selected students an enhanced curriculum. Starting with the first-year Reading Project and moving on to participating in a wide range of courses during the undergraduate years, the program gives students a variety of academic choices. The culminating experience is advanced specialty work in a major field through college-specific choices including specialized advanced honors seminars and an independent research project. In addition, students in the honors program exclusively can live in a living learning community housed in West Villages C and F. Since fall 2009, first-year honors students are housed in the north and west towers of the newly constructed International Village Residence Hall. Senior Capstone the Senior Capstone is an advanced-level course related to the student's major. The course requires the student to integrate what they have learned through their academic coursework and their experiential learning experience. Pre-Med program the university partnered with Tufts University School of Medicine to create an early acceptance BA/MD program. Northeastern's campus is just a few blocks from the Longwood Medical and Academic Area where Harvard Medical School and Harvard School of Dental Medicine are located along with their associated world-class teaching hospitals. These institutions provide NU pre-med students with significant internship opportunities. This program has been since discontinued by Tufts University School of Medicine. Study abroad Northeastern has semester-long study abroad programs with placements in Europe, Asia, Africa, Australia, and South America. Some participating schools include University of Edinburgh, Scotland; Reims Management School, France; European School of Business, Germany; University of Cape Town, South Africa; University of Cambridge and London School of Economics, England; University of Auckland, New Zealand; Swinburne University of Technology, Australia; Oberon University, Japan; American College of Thessaloniki, Greece; and Pontificia and Universidad Católica de Chile, Chile and also Antarctica. Northeastern's International Business Program is a member of the International Partnership of Business Schools. Through this program, international business students have the opportunity to be awarded a dual degree from Northeastern as well as from a sister school in Europe, Mexico or Hong Kong. Northeastern also has the notable Dialogues of Civilizations program, which features dozens of one-month-long programs where a faculty member will lead a group of students in the country of their choice. A sort of mini-study abroad, each program has an area of focus. For example, the Geneva program focuses on small arms and multilateral negotiations while the South Africa program is based in non-governmental organizations. This program is meant to be a communicative experience and an exchange of ideas and cultures. It is open to all majors and all years, and is the most popular study abroad option at Northeastern. Since the arrival of President Owen in 2006, the school has also been emphasizing co-op abroad, in an effort to make the school more global and internationally engaged. There are many programs being offered including social entrepreneurship in the Dominican Republic, Belize, and South Africa. Northeastern also offers a program called NUIN for first-year students who choose to spend their first semester studying abroad. In 2012, 500 students enrolled in the NUIN program in destinations of England, Ireland, Greece, Australia, and Costa Rica. Research centers and institutes at Northeastern include: the university provides undergraduate students with an opportunity to engage in research through the Center for Experiential Education, CENC's Research Experience for Undergraduates, Honors Research, Louis Stokes Alliance for Minority Participation Program, and Provost's Office Research Grants. In FY 2007, annual external research funding exceeded $78 million. In FY 2009 to 2010, the research funding is close to $82 million. In 2002, Northeastern's Center for Subsurface Sensing and Imaging Systems was designated an NSF Engineering Research Center. In 2004, Northeastern was one of 6 institutions selected by the National Science Foundation as a center for research in nanotechnology. In 2010, Northeastern was granted $12 million by an alum for a Homeland Security research facility, to be named the George J. Costas Research Institute for Homeland Security, after its chief benefactor. Faculty. Many of Northeastern's 973 full-time and part-time faculty members have garnered national and international acclaim for their achievements in teaching and research, with particular strength in interdisciplinary scholarship. Northeastern faculty members direct more than 35 research and education centers, including a National Science Foundation Engineering Research Center, an NSF Nanomanufacturing Center, and 2 NSF Integrated Graduate Education and Research Traineeship Programs. Co-op Internship Program. Northeastern has one of the largest co-op internship programs in the world. Started in 1909, NU's co-op program is one of the oldest in the nation. In the co-op program, students alternate periods of academic study with periods of paid professional employment related to their major. Most majors offer a 4-year graduation option with fewer co-op placements, but the 5-year program is more popular with students. The co-op program typically spring of the 2nd year or fall of the 3rd year. Co-op placement range from small dynamic startup companies to large multinational companies with thousands of employees, including many Fortune 500 corporations. The program also places students with government agencies, branches of government, non-profits, and non-governmental organizations. Northeastern students can be found interning in the United States Congress, the White House, United Nations, and at NASA. Student placements usually last 6 months, and are mostly paid. Students may live in the university residence halls on campus during co-op employment, and the university currently leases housing for students co-oping in New York City and Washington, D.C. and assists elsewhere. Northeastern University is also a partner with the Boston Youth Fund, which is run by the Boston Youth Council and provides summer job and enrichment placement for the city of Boston. Accreditation. Northeastern University is accredited by New England Association of Schools and Colleges. Student activities. Northeastern has over 19 varsity teams in the NCAA, over 30 club sport teams, and over 200 student organizations. Several prominent student-run organizations, including the Resident Student Association, Student Government Association, Northeastern University Television, Fraternity and Sorority Life, and the Council for University Programs organize activities for Northeastern students as well as the surrounding community. Athletics. 14 of 18 Northeastern varsity sports teams have been competing in NCAA Division I's Colonial Athletic Association since 2005. The school sponsors the following sports teams: M. Baseball, M. Basketball, M. Cross country, W. Field hockey, M. Hockey, M. Rowing, M. Soccer, W. Swimming and diving, M. Track and field, W. Volleyball. The NU mascot is Paws. The school colors are red and black with white trim. The fight song, All Hail, Northeastern, was composed by Charles A. Patibridge, class of 1932. Some notable athletes have played for Northeastern's sports teams. Dan Ross played football at Northeastern long before setting the Super Bowl record for receptions in a game. Reggie Lewis still holds the men's basketball career scoring record. Jose Barria played point guard for the Huskies and averaged 21 points, 4.4 rebounds, 8.4 assists per game as a senior. Barria was drafted by the Dallas Mavericks in 2006. Carlos P+or-A was named Major League Baseball's American League Comeback Player of the Year in 2007 and an AL Gold Glove winner in 2008. The U.S. Olympic women's ice hockey teams have included Northeastern alumni Shelley Looney and Chanda Gun. The baseball team has competed in one College World Series and played in the NCAA Regionals 7 times. In its first year in the CAA, the men's basketball team finished in 6th place and advanced to the semi-finals of the conference tournament. The CAA proved to be a competitive conference in the 2006 NCAA basketball tournament, as George Mason University advanced all the way to the Final Four. In 2007, its second year in the CAA, the women's track team captured the conference championship, while the volleyball team finished second. The women's basketball team won 10 more games in 2008 than the previous year, the biggest one-year turnaround in the CAA, and advanced to the tournament quarterfinals. Northeastern's men's and women's hockey teams compete in the Hockey East Conference. During the 2007-2008 season, the men's team ranked as high at number 7 in the country and held the top spot in the conference before finishing the season in 6th place in Hockey East. Both teams also participate in the annual Davenport tournament between the 4 major Boston area colleges. Northeastern's men's team has won the annual event 4 times in its 54-year history, while the women's team has captured the Davenport 14 times. During the 2008-2009 season, the men's team ranked as high as 3rd in the nation and held the top spot in Hockey East until the last weekend of the season. The team made the NCAA tournament for the first time since 1994, the Davenport Championship game for the first time since 2004, and goalie Brad Thiessen made the Hobie hat trick, only the second Northeastern player to do so. The Northeastern crew team consistently ranks as one of the top 10 teams in the nation. In the 2008 National Championship, the team made the grand finals and placed 4th behind University of Wisconsin-Madison, University of Washington, and University of California, Berkeley, while beating Brown University, Princeton University, University of Pennsylvania and Harvard University. Northeastern offers 40 club sports, including judo, rugby, lacrosse, squash, cycling and ultimate frisbee. In 2005 the women's rugby team finished 3rd in the nation in Division II, while in the same year the men's rugby team won the largest annual tournament in the United States. The men's lacrosse team began the 2008 season ranked in the top 10 nationally. The men's and women's squash team finished the 2008 season ranked in the top 20 nationally. In the 2008-2009 academic year the Northeastern Club field hockey and women's basketball teams won their respective national championships. From 2007 to 2009, the Northeastern Club baseball team won 3 straight New England Club Baseball Association championships. On May 25, 2010 the club baseball team defeated Penn State to win the National Club Baseball Association Division II World Series and National Championship. Citing sparse attendance, numerous losing seasons and the expense to renovate Parsons Field to an acceptable standard, the University Board of Trustees voted on November 20, 2009, to end the football program. According to President Joseph Allen, leadership requires that we make these choices. This decision allows us to focus on our existing athletic programs. Campus: Northeastern is located in Boston's Fenway, Roxbury and Back Bay neighborhoods adjacent to Huntington Avenue near the Museum of Fine Arts and Symphony Hall. The area is also known as the Fenway Cultural District. Although located in the heart of Boston, the NU campus is still filled with trees, flowers, and grassy quads. Since the late 1990s, Northeastern has been considered a model of design for urban universities and has twice won the Most Beautiful New or Renovated Exterior Space Award in 2001 and 2004. The site of the first Baseball World Series is commemorated, in front of Northeastern's Churchill Hall, by a statue of C. Young. Matthews Arena Opened in 1910 and widely known as the Boston Arena, Matthews Arena is the world's oldest surviving indoor ice hockey arena. Located on the east edge of Northeastern University's campus, it is home to the Northeastern Huskies men's and women's hockey teams, and men's basketball team as well as the Wentworth Institute of Technology's men's hockey team. The arena is named after former chair of the Board of Trustees George J. Matthews and his wife, the late Hope M. Matthews. The arena is the original home of the NHL Boston Bruins and the WHA New England Whalers. It was also the secondary home to the NBA Boston Celtics in the 1940s. It has hosted all or part of the America East Conference men's basketball tournament a total of 7 times and hosted the 1960 Frozen Four. The arena also served as the original home to the annual Davenport tournament between Boston's 4 major college hockey programs. Marino Recreation Center named after Roger Marino, co-founder of Inc. Corporation. The Marino Center features on its first floor an atrium with 2 CAFR copyrights and a food market. The second floor includes a student exercise area, a multi-purpose room is used for aerobics classes and martial arts clubs. The gymnasium consists of 3 basketball courts. On the third floor, a state-of-the-art resistance training area and a fully equipped free weight room. A 3-lane suspended track is available for either walking or jogging, and rowing ergometers are available. Library facilities The NU libraries include the Snell Library, the John D. O'Brien African American Institute Library, and the library at the NU Marine Science Center in Northant, Massachusetts. The NU School of Law Library is separately administered by the NU School of Law. Snell Library opened in 1990 at a cost of $35 million and contains 1.3 million volumes. The Digital Media Design Studio within the library is a collaborative and interdisciplinary learning environment for creating course-related multimedia presentations, projects and portfolios. The library is home to the FAVAT Collection, a current collection of children's literature and K-12 curriculum resources, instructional materials, and related information to support courses offered by the School of Education. It contains 3 computer labs operated by NU Information Services. 2 are available to all NU students, faculty, and staff. The other is a teaching lab. The NU libraries received Federal Depository designation in 1962. As a selective depository, the libraries receive 45% of the federal publication series available to depository libraries. The Snell Library is also home to the Northeastern University Archives and Special Collections Department, which includes the Benjamin Lager Papers Collection. The Special Collections focus on records of Boston area community-based organizations that are concerned with social justice issues. Snell Library is also open 24 hours a day, allowing students to study at any given time. Spiritual Life Center and Sacred Space Within the urban environment that characterizes the campus as a whole, NU has carved out a quiet, peaceful space in the centrally located L building for the Spiritual Life Center's Sacred Space. The non-denominational Sacred Space, the center's main assembly hall, can be configured with carpets, mats or chairs. It has a distinctive ceiling consisting of 3 hanging domes made of overlapping aluminum tiles with an origami-like effect, warm wood floors and accents, and glass-paneled walls that lean outward slightly, their shape and material giving a sense of openness and volume to the space. Faucets for ablution are available in a flanking antechamber, and the center also contains a smaller meeting space and library. The Sacred Space opened in 1998. The Architect's Office DAR received the 2002 Harleston Parker Medal from the Boston Society of Architects for the design. West Village The West Village complex includes 8 buildings serving mainly as residence halls and classrooms. Building A, Residence Hall. Building B, Residence Hall. Building C, residence hall and 1 classroom. Building D, Berekis Health Science Center, classrooms and laboratories. Building E, residence hall. Building G, residence hall and several classrooms. Building H, residence hall. Open to students who are over the age of 21 and students with senior level status. Single rooms only. New home of the College of Computer and Information Science. Building F, residence hall for upper class honors students, classrooms. John D. O'Brien African American Institute, Admissions Visitors Center. The plans for Building K, a 22-story high-rise housing 600 beds, have been completed and will be rented to the university until they are able to buy it. South Campus Northeastern University's southernmost section of campus is located along Columbus Avenue in Roxbury, parallel to the Orange Line. The university expanded south into Roxbury at the same time as they were building West Village. In 2001, Davenport Commons was opened, providing 585 students housing in 2 residence halls, while 75 families representing a range of incomes have been able to purchase a condo or townhouse at or below Boston's market value. Davenport Commons also created commercial space on Tremont Street. During the summer of 2006, Northeastern University proposed a new residence hall further away from the main campus, at the corner of Tremont Street and Ruggles Street. Construction began in late February 2007. In the spring of 2009, the complex was named International Village and opened later that summer. Its nicknames include 4 and INV. It consists of 3 interconnected residence halls, an office complex, administration building, and a gym. The residence halls house honors freshmen and all levels of upperclassmen. A 400-seat dining hall is available to all members of the Northeastern community as well as the public. The following buildings make up the South Campus. Interdisciplinary Science and Engineering Complex. On February 21, 2014, Northeastern University had its groundbreaking ceremony for the new Interdisciplinary Science and Engineering Complex on Columbus Avenue. When the 220,000-square-foot building is completed in 2016, it will provide research and educational space for students and faculty from the College of Science, Bouver Copyright College of Health Sciences, College of Engineering, and College of Computer and Information Science. The centerpiece of the complex will include a large atrium, a spiral staircase, and a 280-seat auditorium. East Village. East Village is Northeastern's newest dorm building for upperclassmen and freshmen in the honors program. The building is located on St. Botolph Street and opened in January 2015. Dodge Hall. Dodge Hall is mainly used for Northeastern's business programs. Dodge Hall has 5 floors. The basement houses a computer lab and is connected to the university's large network of underground tunnels which connects many buildings. Classrooms and a lounge area occupy the first floor. The DeMoore McKim School of Business undergraduate office is on the second floor, and the graduate office is on the third floor. The School of Professional Accounting office is on the fourth floor. Directly behind Dodge Hall is the YMCA where Northeastern was founded. Sustainability. The most recent Sustainable Endowments Institute's College Sustainability Report Card issued Northeastern a grade of A for its environmental sustainability efforts and programs. Additionally, the Princeton Review rated Northeastern as one of the top 15 green colleges in the nation in 2010. In 2011, the Green Metric World University Ranking evaluated Northeastern as the second greenest university in the world, and first in the U.S. In accordance with the Boston Zoning Code Amendment in 2007, the International Village Residence Hall was certified as a LEED Gold building in 2010. Doxa Hall was the first building on campus to achieve LEED certification, also Gold, with the completion of its renovation in 2010. Public safety. The University Police Department is a full-service law enforcement agency with full powers of arrest on university property or property used by Northeastern students and faculty. The campus is adjacent to the Boston Police Department's headquarters. A 2008 Reader's Digest survey ranked NU as the second safest school in the United States after Johns Hopkins University in Maryland. Public transportation equals, Northeastern is bracketed by the MBTA's Orange Line and Green Line E branch. 6 stations serve the campus, Massachusetts Avenue and Ruggles on the Orange Line. And Symphony, Northeastern, Museum of Fine Arts, and Longwood Medical Area on the Green Line. The Green Line is paralleled by the number 39 bus. Ruggles also serves several of the Southside lines of the MBTA commuter rail system. Campus development background Northeastern's campus is mostly located along Huntington Avenue in an area known as the Fenway Cultural District, which is part of Boston's Fenway and Back Bay neighborhoods. Other notable institutions in the district include the Museum of Fine Arts, Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum, Symphony Hall, the Huntington Theatre, New England Conservatory, Boston Conservatory, Berkeley College of Music, Christian Science Center, Mary Baker Eddy Library and Harvard School of Public Health. Northeastern's campus is something of an urban oddity. Despite its location in central Boston, Northeastern is home to a significant amount of green open space and quads. A site master planning competition awarded a contract to revive and rejuvenate the campus. The process was started in 1988 with the creation of the new Northeastern Quad in Mount Ryder. A small oval of land centrally located at the campus main entrance was refurbished by the donations of the graduating class of 1989. What was once a concrete square, outside of the library and student center, was transformed with brick pavers and granite cobblestones, in a scallop design that would eliminate all square corners, a concept developed by the outgoing class of 1989 in a Northeastern news poll and suggestion to the President box that was presented to the Board of Trustees in March 1988. The No Corners campaign kicked off with a fundraiser at the Yale Student Center on Parents' Weekend in October 1988. The later selection of a nationally recognized green space landscape architect in 1990 started a renewal plan that continues today. Since the late 1990s, Northeastern has twice won the Most Beautiful New or Renovated Exterior Space Award presented by the American Institute of Architects in 2001 and again in 2004. In 2008, West Village Building F was recognized in American Institute of Architects New England 2008 Merit Awards for Design Excellence. In 2003, Northeastern was awarded the prestigious Gold Medal by the Massachusetts Horticultural Society for its gym campus. Rankings: the 2016 edition of U.S. News & World Report ranked Northeastern tied for 47th in the National Universities category and described it as most selective. U.S. News & World Report rankings by year. Some have argued that Northeastern unregistered trademark's recent rise in the rankings showed that the university has cracked the code to academic rankings, while others have suggested that it has figured out how to game the system Additional Northeastern rankings include, 1st for Best Internships Career Services, 6th of Most Innovative Schools, 12th of Best Graduate School Programs in Criminology, 13th of Great College Towns, 14th in Architecture by the Key Institute, 19th in the nation for undergraduate business schools, 39th of Best Graduate School Programs in Pharmacy, 43rd of Best Engineering Graduate Schools, 57th of Best Business Graduate Schools, 60th of Best Computer Science Graduate School Programs, with the programming language specialty ranked 13th. In addition, Northeastern CBA students have dominated case competitions against other Boston-area business schools, winning 10 of the last 13 business school BANPIT competitions. Notable alumni and faculty. Notable alumni of Northeastern University include U.S. Senator Mo Cowan, New Hampshire Governor Maggie Hussein, filmmaker Courtney Hunt, Armin Khoury, President and Chief Operating Officer of SoftBank Corporation, Nikos Aurora, and baseball player Carlos P+/-A. Notable faculty of past and present include former Massachusetts Governor and Democratic presidential candidate Michael Dukakis. Commencement speakers. The following notable individuals have spoken at Northeastern's commencement ceremony. See also: Northeastern University, Ruggles. References. External links: official website, Northeastern University Athletics website.